What teen movie is the epitome of the older I get, the more I agree with the adult? Lilo and Stitch. My opinion of Nani changed entirely. I think it helps when you realize that she's literally a teenager, 18. Trying to prevent CPS taking away the only family she has left while working and trying to be a mother to a little sister who is a social outcast. Shit's rough. Dirty Dancing. The dad was completely justified in not wanting his teenage daughter to fraternize with a creepy adult male camp dance teacher. This movie is the reason why I asked this question. We did it Reddit. We found the right answer. 10 things I hate about you. When the dad says, "You're 18, you don't know what you want. And you won't know what you want till you're 45, and even if you get it, you'll be too old to use it." The principal and teacher in Mean Girls. They were just trying to do their damn jobs. In Dirty Dancing, Jerry Orbach just wanted a family summer vacation and instead learned entirely too much about his daughter's sex lives. Winnie the Pooh. Rabbit was never against playtime. But can you just not do it in his house or garden, you little hellions? Mr. Mosby from Sweet Life Dudes got it rough. He's just trying to run a hotel, but these kids are hell-bent on sabotaging everything. And to make matters worse, they live there, so it's daily occurrence. Edit. These comments have kick-started my nostalgia. It's time to rewatch the show. The Little Mermaid. Came here to say this. But I love him, Daddy. No. You're 16. You're not completely changing yourself for a boy you just met. Better yet. But Daddy, I love him. Wait, you do? Well, why didn't you say so, Ariel? That's fantastic. Tell me all about him. What are his hobbies? What are his political views? Is he religious? What are his parents like? Does he have any siblings? Is he a good swimmer? What kind of food does he like? Is he a go out and party kind of guy, or is he more of a homebody? Does he want kids? How is he with kids? What would his parenting style be? How many kids does he want? Does he snore? Is he an early bird or a night owl? What kind of music does he like? Does he have a degree? What kind of career does he want to pursue? Is he neat and tidy or more disorganized? When did you two first meet? What was your first date like? What's your favorite thing to do together? When do I get to meet him? Yeah, that's what I thought, Ariel. You don't love this man, you know literally nothing about this man. Do you even know if he's single? Or even if he's straight? For all you know, he's gayer than a $3 bill and happily married. You're not in love, you're just horny and think he's cute. For Christ's sakes, get your head out of your whatever we have instead of assholes. Edit. First, thank you so much to everyone for the awards. Second, for those asking about the gayer than a $3 bill part. The original phrase was as queer as a $3 bill, meaning something was odd, unusual, off, weird, or fake, because that's what queer originally meant. Then, people started using queer to mean homosexual, and over time the phrase got morphed into as gay as a $3 bill or gayer than a $3 bill, but still meaning something was odd or strange, not literally homosexual. Then, the phrase morphed further, with people using it to refer to other people's sexuality, saying that a person who they thought was homosexual was gayer than a $3 bill. I imagine it was sometimes used in a pejorative way, but it's not something that inherently is a pejorative itself. You can use it to say something is gay without it implying that being gay is a bad thing. I'm 16, I'm not a child. Listen here, you little shit. Rewatching The Simpsons and realized I no longer relate to Bart. I'm a homer now. I'm relating with Mo Shislik more and more every year. I'm scared. Good. 'Cause I got a hot date tonight. Buzz a date. Buzz dinner with friends. Buzz dinner alone. Buzz watching TV alone. Buzz all right. I'm going to sit at home and ogle the ladies in the Victoria's Secret catalog. Buzz Sears catalog. Ding, now would you unhook this already, please? I don't deserve this kind of shabby treatment. Buzz. I had a health teacher in high school use The Simpsons to teach us how families react to an alcoholic. Basically, Marge enables, Bart acts out, and Lisa buries her pain. Now I see those roles every time I meet the families of addicts. Just rewatched a Goofy movie as an adult. Goofy just wanted to spend time with his kid. That was the whole conflict. Just go fishing with your dad, Max. You and Roxanne are breaking up before the sequel anyway. Edit. Since this comment is getting a lot of attention, I wanted to plug one more Disney film you all need to rewatch as adults, Recess the movie. Principal Prickly legit had me in tears, you guys. I have my own life. I know that. I just wanted to be a part of it, man. You really don't expect a Goofy movie to hit that hard. Rugrats. The parents were so young and just doing their best. I like it was a group of neighbors that were best friends too. I get really stressed out on their behalf now. Especially the one where Dee Dee just wants to make it home before her banana tree she bought died in the car but no one could get their shit together. Stu, what are you doing? Making chocolate pudding. It's 4 in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding? Because I've lost control of my life. Mr. Wilson in Dennis the Menace. Seriously, fuck that little miscreant and his parents that turn a blind eye to his shenanigans. Edit. Thank you for the Reddit gold, kind stranger. Gene Wilder in original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Stop, don't, come back. The Lion King. Oh, I thought Zazu was just an old fun killer. What do you mean, Simba can't be king? Why would you prevent the kids from going where they want? As an adult and father, I'm 100% Team Zazu. Edit. Wow, thanks for the awards and answers. Some folks pointed out Lion King ain't a teen movie and you're right. I guess I got carried by the replies and wanted to share the revelation I had about Zazu when revisiting the movie 25 years later with my daughter. Sorry for having drifted away from main topic. Thanks for your answers, always nice so share with people from across the world. Not a movie, but that 70s show and Red Foreman. The older I get, the more I realize that teenagers really need a foot in their ass. This part was not included in the movies, but in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix there is this one particular dialogue by Hogwarts' most loathed principal Phineas Nigellus Black which resonates with me till date. Young people are so infernally convinced that they are absolutely right about everything. Has it not occurred to you, my poor puffed-up popinjay, that there might be an excellent reason why the headmaster of Hogwarts is not confiding every tiny detail of his plans to you? Have you never paused, while feeling hard done by, to note that following Dumbledore's orders has never yet led you into harm? No. No, like all young people, you are quite sure that you alone feel and think. You alone recognize danger. You alone are the only one clever enough to realize what the Dark Lord may be planning. Phineas Nigellus. Not a movie, but Malcolm in the Middle. I used to think Lois was a horrible mother who overreacted about everything. Now that I'm older I can see she is just an overworked working-class mother with 5 terribly behaved boys. Mrs. Doubtfire. Miranda came home from work only to find her deadbeat husband hosting a party with wild animals in her home. During the divorce, he claimed he was unemployable. Then he dressed up like a woman with professional makeup, costume, etc. and watched their kids secretly and tried to kill her new boyfriend. Not a movie, but Hank from King of the Hill. I find myself saying, that's asinine, more and more with each passing year. Not specifically a teen movie, but I watched it as a teen, so get off my lawn. Top Gun Maverick is the dick who can't follow rules and gets his best friend killed. Yet Iceman is the villain for not getting up to hijinks and having an alive co-pilot. When I was younger I rooted for Jim's shenanigans in The Office. The older I get the more I relate to Stanley and how he just wants to bide his time until retirement. The movie Juno. Jennifer Garner's character is at first portrayed as a square. Then you realize she's a mature adult and her husband is a man-baby. Harry Potter. I used to think of Hermione as my role model. Now that I'm working as a school counselor, my role model is McGonagall. Edit. Wow. Didn't expect this kind of reaction. And I got awards. I feel like Neville getting 10 points and winning the House Cup. Thank you so much. The Mom in Ice Princess. So you have a daughter who has a talent for and seems to like physics and has a shot of getting into Harvard. This girl throws it away for ice skating where she has only been competing for less than a year, where if she gets injured she's done and when she reaches 30 she's pretty much done. There is no way she is at an Olympic level at that point, she would need years of training. Hell yes, I would advise against it too. Twilight, poor Charlie Swan. Dude was trying so hard to connect with his daughter after years apart. At some point he must have realized she was only sticking around in Forks because of some guy. and not because she wanted to be there with her dad. That would sting, especially considering he was on his own. The poor dude suffered so much because of Bella's international vampire and werewolf shenanigans. Jacob probably did the kindest thing in that whole series, telling Charlie the truth, or at least enough that he wouldn't be in danger but could still be in his daughter's life. Way late to the party, but I'm gonna say, Daria. I used to be a disaffected teen too. All my problems were sulfur monoxide huge. And Daria's parents just didn't understand. I watch it now, and Jake Morgendorffer is who I identify best with. He's supposed to seem silly and crazy and out of touch, but now I just see a guy who worries so much about providing for his family, dealing with insecurity about his masculinity, and trying to relate to his daughters any way he can in spite of being completely baffled by them, because his hypermasculine upbringing left him ill-equipped to relate to girls. Poor Jake. He just wants to be a better dad than his dad. And in spite of his goofiness, I think he does an okay job. Edit. Clearly I was not late to the party. I'm gratified that others feel the same as I do about poor Jakey. Thanks for all the awards. American Pie. As a new father, I hope to be like Jim's dad when my little one is a teenager. Caring, loving and a complete embarrassment to them. Dude, Jim had the most chill dad ever. He literally walked in on his son fucking an apple pie on the kitchen table. What was his reaction? "We'll just tell your mother we ate it all." He not only was chill about it but covered for him. He's a fucking bro. Haven't watched the movies, but I assume that the movies are similar enough. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Bro. Your mom just wants to stop being a housewife and have a job, and you complain that she isn't in the house anymore to be your personal slave. When you get from school you don't even greet her. You just give her your backpack. You little shit. Do one thing in your life, you fucking donkey. Did you ever thank her for anything, Gregory? Sadly, the Wonder Years. I always couldn't believe the dad was real, with his pissed off attitude from work. Now I understand.